I think wellness programs will become the norm in the future because quite frankly, when you look at what the option is, you're either looking at sickness or wellness. And I think when people are given a choice, I don't think any of us want to be a customer of sickness. So I think it can be driven by the hotels because the consumer has not had any choices up to now. And I think if they're given those choices, depending of course on what the price spread is, and as long as it's still affordable, I think when people are given the choice between a healthy option and a unhealthy option, for the want of a better word, they're going to choose the healthy option. It's no different than food and anything else that we have in our lifestyle.
I do see wellness programs becoming increasingly popular. And the reason is when we think about the hospitality industry, it's really all about people are buying experiences. You know, we're creating memories. And people are always looking to do something different. But they also want to keep their regular lifestyle. So in other words, if I'm healthy and I'm wellness and I practice wellness at home, when I travel, I'm also looking for that same experience because it's kind of a lifestyle. We get into a habit, and as you know, there's been a lot written about habits. So the habits of eating healthy, being healthy, stay with us, whether we're at home or when we're traveling.
I think what's behind that movement is awareness. As we get more informed and smarter through medical research and publications, et cetera, on the types of things that are affecting our body, we see it integrating itself into many consumer products. This includes things that affect our sleep, our stress levels, our comfort, beyond the intuitive air quality and water quality topics. You know, wellness has been infused into just about every category of consumer products, including water, vitamin water, for example. What we observed at Delos is that it had not yet been infused into real estate, which was surprising to us since that's the biggest asset class around. So I think it's awareness. I think people understanding more what's affecting their bodies is what's behind the movement.
We see it all the time in the properties that we manage. I think wellness is becoming has become the overriding topic for what people are interested in now. They're pursuing it on their own free time, and they also want to pursue it while they travel. So we're finding it more and more of our consumers, our travelers, our residents that live in our communities that we manage. They're all very interested in cutting edge, state of the art, and they're very well-informed consumer.
I do see wellness as a very strong trend. So as you think about it, even when we began IHG's work on developing even hotels, we saw a very strong trend focusing on wellness. And that was in 2010. Today, wellness isn't just a trend, it's part of our everyday life. And as you think about the way customers shop, the brands they choose, how they live their life, wellness is part of that. So some simple examples. Customers that would say shop at a Whole Foods versus going to their regular supermarket and buying foods there, and how that segment has grown and that segment has changed. As you think about the hotel space specifically, keeping up with your balance or sticking with your wellness routine is really important for a growing number of Americans.
And I do see wellness programs increasing in our consumer mindset in hotels as well, in hospitality. What is driving it is a few things. First of all, it is our health. We are 36% obese in this country. We are 2/3 overweight. And that is actually driving our healthcare costs. So when it starts hitting people in the wallet and hitting people in the bottom line, hitting companies in their bottom line, that's when we start affecting change. So I think it's both those two things that are driving it, as well as wellness is now top of mind. It's becoming something people are talking about. It is in our media, social media, and it's really becoming a topic of conversation. So once consumers start demanding it and start talking about it, there's certainly an opportunity, and we certainly know that there's a need.
Our corporate view is that wellness programs are becoming more popular with people. I think the entire information age has made people more aware of the pros and cons of those items. I think people have a greater feeling of wanting to feel better as well as just look better. And a lot of the people tend to see those things going somewhat hand in hand. And I think the younger generation lifestyle still has a lot of items in it that are more like they want to party, they want to have fun, but they feel like they've got to be fit enough and well enough to enjoy it. So I think for some people it's a really truly more holistic experience for them. And for others, it's probably really a way to extend their stamina for a longer night.
Almost all of our projects were LEED certified, gold, silver, platinum. And that is now the future, and it's actually now. And I think what Delos is doing is the future, and it's the inside of the building. And I think that I can't stress how important I think that is.
It's definitely becoming more popular with consumers. The trend's probably driven mostly by the generational change. As the younger folks coming up in business, this has been a way of life for them, and they want to continue their work life with their healthy lifestyles that they live on their leisure time. So I see that that's what's driving it. But even us baby boomers, we're understanding that the way we eat, the way we live, the way we sleep, our life and work patterns are also in need of a change and a tune-up. So I think it's going to continue to grow.